My wife's a very sweet person, mother of 4, always 4 dogs, former religion teacher, totally non-political, not a news consumer, and just a nice person, loved by everybody, I think. But we were coming back to the house, and there are all these back where the trash cans are, like side gate.
You got one of those?
There are all these like reporters and guy with a camera, and the guy with the camera was from the Daily Mail, and he goes, I was trying to be nice, but what are you doing in my house? I don't like that. So, but anyway, I was trying to be nice because I'm on camera. Your show just got canceled. What do you have to say to Fox News? And I was like, haven't talked to Fox about it. I got to figure out about my contract, and I don't really have anything to say. And my wife goes, I've got something to say. And we try to keep that to a minimum. She's the kind of person who never lies. And I was like, oh. And the guy goes, what do you have to say? And she goes, Fox News. I was like, oh.
And were you?
I want to go over this interview with Tucker Carlson. It's a really funny video because he explains the scenario when he got fired from Fox, but it's kind of like it has like a funny touch to it though. So it's not like a serious firing, but it's kind of like a funny touch to it. You'll see.
Yeah.
Let's show. I want to show this video to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's roll it.
All right, let's roll it.
My career is changing after 14 years. What was her initial reaction, and did her reaction surprise you?
You mean when I got fired?
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing.
She was like, finally, she was relieved.
I said I got a call from Suzanne Scott. God, I almost couldn't remember her name. I mean her no ill will. Who was the president, I guess still is the president of Fox. I never really had much of a relationship with her. Odd person, but always nice to me. And I said, Suzanne Scott just called me and they canceled my show. And my wife was with our dogs. And she goes, what? Why? And I said, I don't know. They wouldn't tell me. And she goes, thank God.
No way.
First thing she said, thank God.
Why'd you say that, you think?
She thought they were really anti-Christian. Fox.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know
It just
that.
makes them uncomfortable. They're not comfortable with that at all. If you said on Fox, which I don't think I ever did, I probably should have, but like, hey, how are the Christians of the West Bank doing? Like, how's Bethlehem doing, where Jesus was born? The Church in the Nativity. It's got to be. That's not the most sacred site in Christendom. I'm not sure what is. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. It's the Church of the Nativity. Well, let's call the rector of the Church of the Nativity and ask him what he thinks of Israeli occupation.
Yeah, I think I've heard
Just as
about
a Christian,
that.
I think it's totally fair. Whoa. I mean, you'd be out of there.
Really?
Wow.
Of course. I mean, you're not allowed to say, are you joking? No.
So when we saw that viral photo of you guys like laughing on the golf cart or whatever, you guys were driving to dinner. I mean, it looked like pure joy, and it was pure joy because you both felt like a weight was off your shoulders.
Yeah, canned?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. That was actually very funny. My wife's a very sweet person, mother of 4, always 4 dogs, former religion teacher, totally non-political, not a news consumer, and just a nice person, loved by everybody, I think. But we were coming back to the house, and there are all these back where the trash cans are, like side gate.
You got one of those?
There are all these like reporters and guy with a camera, and the guy with the camera was from the Daily Mail, and he goes, I was trying to be nice, but what are you doing in my house? I don't like that. So, but anyway, I was trying to be nice because I'm on camera. Your show just got canceled. What do you have to say to Fox News? And I was like, haven't talked to Fox about it. I got to figure out about my contract, and I don't really have anything to say. And my wife goes, I've got something to say. And we try to keep that to a minimum. She's the kind of person who never lies. And I was like, oh. And the guy goes, what do you have to say? And she goes, Fox News. I was like, oh.
And were you never more in love with her than in that moment?
No, I was like, Susan, you can't say that.
I've been saying that for a decade.
We got all these kids
I've been
and
saying that
family
for a
and stuff.
decade.
You can't talk like that. And she goes,
Yeah, so I wanted you guys to see that part because that was hilarious when he said that.
You go on X and Facebook or whatever. You look at the comments of these posts and people.
Yeah.
Fox News, and they spell it F-A-U-X, and and then they don't realize that that's not how you pronounce it. But anyway, here nor there. I've been seeing this for years. I'm like, why do you think we are so attached to Fox News? The true conservative movement does not give a shit about Fox News.
No, we don't really care about Fox News. I mean,
it's a different arm of the same animal.
I would say probably the more older generation cares about Fox News more. Maybe that 50+ age range.
Yeah, when you start getting old and your eyes start closing and you can't see anything correctly anymore. Yeah, about that age range.
Yeah,
no offense to our older listeners. I'm just saying,
Yeah, yeah.
You as you age, you're set in your ways a little bit. I myself have ways that I'm set in.
Exactly. And they used to legacy media. It's something they see on TV, not something that they had to pull up on social media or something like that.
I used to love Fox News.
Yeah. Oh, you still love it?
I used to love it until I learned that it's not news.
No.
It's controlled opposition.
It's definitely controlled opposition.
They're all the owners of all the media companies are friends, buddies, support each other, pay for each other's shit. I'm really cussing a lot tonight. Sorry, guys. I'm heated. Well, it's also almost a new year. I got
a new year, a new you.
I got a drink in me. I'm ready to go tonight. I'm ready to go.
Now, one point I wanted to bring up is how legacy media is starting to lose to independent podcasters, because whether they like it or not, Tucker Carlson blew up way more when he left Fox News. So it was kind of a good move that Fox News fired Tucker Carlson, because that allowed him to blossom into something even bigger. You know what I mean?
It may be the best thing that ever happened to his career.
Yeah, the best thing that ever happened to his career.
He has freedom now to do and say what he likes, because a lot of the things he's saying now would not fly with people with certain last names owning media companies.
Exactly. It wouldn't fly with him, and those are the people that own Fox News, has shareholder stock in Fox News, and they wouldn't allow that to fly.
And I'm sure
not at all.
We have different algorithms on what we see.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of my Zionist friends, a lot of the people who I know who support Israel, they really don't like Tucker Carlson. I'm not trying to make fun of you guys. I'm just saying
Well, I don't think he's bought out by Qatar.
He's bought by somebody.
You think he's bought by somebody?
And if he's not, he's a grifter.
A grifter?
He makes really good points a lot of the time. And then other times, I'm like, why did he say that he was buying a house in Dohan?
In Dohan?
Like,
maybe he likes Dohan.
yeah, we all like the sand. We live in Florida. We got beaches full of it. So if you say he's bought out, do you have a guess of who you think that he's bought out by? Or I don't know, because I know I don't know enough about it to say definitively one way or the other. I'm just speculating. But of all these people that are getting called out right now, I guess who are the top 3 people that are getting called out right now? Tucker, Candace, and Nick.
Yeah.
And when you look at the 3,
well, they say Nick's an FBI agent, or what did it say?
That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. That's crazy.
I don't believe that either. I mean,
but I think when it comes to motivations of people, we can look at Candace. Her motivations are very clear. Candace's motivations are clicks and money, and it's at no cost to anything. How did she get her start? She sued her high school because kids were calling her the N-word, so she sued her high school and won money.
I remember that story.
Moving forward, she later sued someone else, I don't remember who it was, for calling her the N-word. She was very liberal at first.
Yeah, I remember she said that.
So she is clearly motivated by the money and the fame or the clicks or whatever it is. It's a self-indulgence for sure.
Yeah.
Nick, I think he is motivated by truth.
But I think Candace, as I analyze Candace more, I think she has a certain tactic that she uses. Because you got to think, Candace's audience is probably, I would say, 85% female audience.
Absolutely.
And then she also has a lot of older women, probably, I would say, between the ages of 50.
It's a soap opera.
50 and up. So I think what Candace does is she knows that what attracts the most women is a soap opera and drama.
Absolutely.
So she dials up the soap opera and drama to draw the women in, but every now and then she will drop a gem to kind of enlighten them a little bit. So I think her tactic is to start drama, draw the women in, and then drop gems here and there.
I've been saying this for months. She is a soap opera for women, and the men that watch her have low reading comprehension.
You said low reading?
That's it. She's not even that intelligent. She's well spoken.
Very well spoken.
And she knows how to hook you.
Yeah, she knows how to dial up the drama. She knows how to hook you, how to bring your attention in.
So does the local fisherman 30 minutes away.
So does
he also know how to hook you.
But don't you think she drops gems every now and then?
Yeah, but I also think if you have a magazine with 50 bullets in it and you shoot it at a target 50 times, you're bound to hit it once. Bravo, girl, bravo. As for Nick, I think he's motivated by truth.
By truth?
But I think
I think so.
I think his big problem is he's young. And
he's pretty young.
Does not quite know. I'm not even going to say how to present it. I don't even care about the way he presents things. He's young and he doesn't quite have full control of himself yet. He has a little bit of growing to do personally, and that isn't me knocking him. At his age, I had far more growing to do than he did.
Yeah, and he's definitely on his way.
And I don't claim to be above him.
Yeah, he's definitely on his way, though.
I think he's finding his way.
Yeah, he's finding his way.
And there's always going to be things to complain about people, especially him, because of the way he presents things.
Always.
But I think as he ages, he has some true potential. I do believe he has true potential to make change because he is seeking truth ultimately. But I think he might get a little hyper fixated on certain things, might get a little tied into things. And that's, young naivety at times. And that's not to call him stupid because he's a very intelligent individual.
Oh, yeah, he's very intelligent. Yeah, but at his age, he's still got a lot more growing to do.
But of the three, the one that I can't quite put a thumb on.
It's Tucker Carlson?
It's Tucker. Something.
You really think something off it?
Something. I don't know. And I don't mean to just quote these right guys who are like, his dad was in the CIA. But it's worth noting.
I mean, yeah, it is worth noting.
Do you think his dad raised a young man with anything other than CIA tactics?
I wouldn't think so.
I mean, he definitely implemented them.
Yeah, he definitely probably would have implemented in him.
I don't know what's up with Tucker. I can't figure it out. There's something wrong, and I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
You can't put your finger on it.
And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one that's wrong.
I mean, I think for now, I've seen mostly positive things come from Tucker.
He does great work.
Yeah, he does really great work. He advocates for a lot of good things. So I don't know. I
can't quite figure him out.
You can't
quite figure out the old Tucker Carlson or whatever they're calling him. It's kind of silly. I don't think he's bought and paid for by Qataris.
No, not at all.
But no. I don't know that he doesn't have a personal agenda.
Well, I think we all have personal agendas.
Hold up. We're sitting here with personal
Yeah, we all have personal
So I guess I just don't know. Something's off.
Something's off.
I just don't know what it is.
Wow. But
and it could be me that's off.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out as time goes on. We'll find out as time goes on.
I hope.
Because usually whatever in the shadows, it comes to light eventually. So if it is something there over time, we probably will find out.
Yeah, he'll expose himself eventually.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Yeah, if that's the case.
Or he'll expose me as not knowing what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Either way, I'll be happy to know the truth.
The truth, yeah. But I want to get more into the legacy media losing to independent podcasters. I have some research that I pulled up for you guys. So let's get into this. It says the reach gap, Rogan versus CNN. The most stark comparison remains between the top of the podcast charts and the top of the cable news charts. So check this out. The Joe Rogan Experience reaches an average of 11 to 15 million listeners per episode.
Wow.
As of early 2025, his Spotify YouTube footprint includes over 20 million subscribers and billions of views. Now let's see the comparison. CNN, by contrast, a flagship show like Anderson Cooper 360 or even the top rated shows on Fox News often struggle to maintain an average of 2 to 3 million viewers during prime time.
They've lost their hold.
That's crazy. The Lester Holt benchmark, even NBC's nightly news, which has traditionally been the gold standard for reach with around 8 million viewers, is now regularly outpaced by a single independent podcast episode. So as you can see, guys, it's not even close anymore when it comes to the numbers that legacy media puts up compared to independent podcasters. So Tucker Carlson was pretty much given a blessing when Fox News fired him. You know what I mean?
They really shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. And
I don't know if they care though.
You don't think they care?
I mean, I'm sure they're upset about their decision. They're not upset about their decision. I'm sure they're upset that he's doing successful without them.
Yeah.
But they have an agenda, and I'm not sure that they're concerned because his agenda doesn't match theirs.
Doesn't match theirs?
Yeah, so I can't imagine they're upset that he's gone, because look
I can
what
imagine
he's putting out now.
They're probably not upset, but I think it's a grave mistake, because I think about 10 to 15 years from now, it probably won't be much of legacy media left, in my opinion.
If we're lucky.
You know, if we're lucky.
Our parents will be the last people holding on to it.
But if they're at 2...
Our generation, it will be the first done with it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But if they're at 2 to 3 million right now, and that's prime time.
That's nothing.
10 to 15 years from now, I mean, they're going to be under 1 million.
For sure.
So it's crazy. It's not looking good for them.
They better import some more people to watch it.
Yeah. You know, I mean, that, or I know they're not going to switch up their views, but that's about the only thing that can bring it back, is switching up their views and being more honest and, you know, fruitful with people. But I know they're not going to do that.
Not the goal.
But yeah, that's not the goal.
It's not the goal.
And that's the reason why they're losing, because they're not being honest with people. So it's kind of showing in their numbers now.
A couple ways that you can really stand out in how you learn and how you process political information. Number one, no legacy media. And if you do use it, you should use it as a springboard for your own research. Use it as, you look at their article, you digest it, and then you really start to dig.
Yeah.
And if you don't have time to do all this digging, there's really no sense in even going there. Like, I go there sometimes because it gives me ideas on what things to think about, things to digest, and then go dissect them myself. But if you don't have time to do this, if you're not that excited about politics, that into it,
it doesn't make sense to look at it.
No, you shouldn't even be looking at it.
Another good reason to look at it too sometimes is, like, from your perspective, is to kind of see what you're up against too.
That is true.
What is the other side thinking? So you know how to challenge their thoughts.
Know your enemy.
Yeah, to know your enemy.
You must know your enemy. Yeah.
Right. So if you're ever in a debate, ever in a challenge with the other side, you'll know exactly where to pinpoint, the debate.
And you can watch, 50 different news channels on a certain topic, and they're all going to use the same punchlines because they were all given the same punchlines.
Exactly.
From their puppet masters, so you'll know what you're going to hear.
Yeah, you'll know
the fights that you're going to have to ensue in when you are debating someone. So that is a good point. That's a good point.
Yes. But yeah, that's it for that topic, guys. I just thought that was a funny video with Tucker Carlson on his firing from Fox News. Well, we can go on to the next topic. What you got for us next?
Oh, I guess.